Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. I want to thank you for hitting that play button today. Well, as far as today, just left the terminal. I'm actually headed to what we call hot shot routes. And what that is we have a certain product that's called gold metal, which is next day air. If you ever heard that from like UPS or FedEx or something like that. Well, this is ground freight, and it's usually gold metal, meaning that someone's paid extra for it to be somewhere by a certain time. And so that's what I'm doing, is taking this to an AutoZone being built. I've actually been to this AutoZone a few times. I think maybe you've even been with me. And we got 3 skits back here of, I don't know what it is, but I think it's for the roof. But we are going to get that delivered and then shoot over to a grocery store. Sorry about that, son. Shoot over to the grocery store and deliver some, it looks like charcoal or something. They had like 5-6 pallets of that. And then I'll be headed back, and then from there I have no idea what I'll be doing. So buckle up and get ready to enjoy this day of me just bringing you along the life of an LTL PND driver. We'll see you when we get there. Alright, we're coming up on the destination here. We're going to be, it's about a little less than a mile up here. When I get up here, I'm going to have to get in the center line, the turn lane. And then when there's not any traffic, go into those lanes, spin it, and back it in. So we're about to jam this whole puppy up because it's 8:26 in the morning, and I'm sure people are looking to get to work, but I'll try to back it in as quickly as I possibly can. These gentlemen are supposed to be here. I actually tried to deliver this yesterday and no one was here. And so I called them. They said, no, we had that scheduled for tomorrow. Right. Matter of fact, I think is there a flatbed truck already in that spot? Oh, man. There he is, too. So we're gonna have to, now he's not, well, I don't know if he's a flatbedder with a box on it. I only got one place into here, but I'm thinking I can back in, well, the 4-way zone. Probably gonna have to wait until they're done. And I'm sorry the windshield's all grimy and nasty. I started sharing this truck with a line haul guy that runs a night route to Kansas City, and he ran into some weather. And these trucks, I mean, you can clean them and you go through weather, they look like trash again. We're gonna wait on Melton. Melton's delivering. Looks like that's insulation or maybe roofing panels or whatever the case may be. But when they're done, I'll turn it back on and we'll record them getting my stuff. All right. We've got the flatbedder about to leave, and then it's gonna be our turn to back in here. We're gonna go ahead and go now. These people are gonna be upset, but because they're gonna get here before I can get it in there. It didn't affect them too much. Didn't hold anybody up too long. Alright, let's go out here and get this stuff off the truck. Hi, pretty good. Yourself? Good. Yeah, extra pallet?
Yeah.
Okay. I know this one's like really, really long.
Yeah, I wanna pull it and then
and put it on that. Yeah, yeah. We'll do it. right there. And this next one, he's got one of those skid steers that has those booms on it that stretches out. And so instead of me having to drag or, pull this stuff forward, he can actually come in here and get it. That's pretty nifty right there. There you go. Have a good day, sir. 8:49. Need to put our time on here. Well, that went quicker than I thought. Alrighty. Another satisfied Estes customer. Oh goodness. Now we gotta get out of here. Now we're headed to Bigsby, Oklahoma. I'm gonna go down here and hit 141 go across to 131st, and then that leads me over to Memorial, and so I'm about 25 minutes away. Deliver some charcoal. I guess everybody's getting ready to start doing some grilling. Now I do know that I can take a truck on these routes because I used to drive these routes all the time. Anytime you come into some of these, you know, older parts of town and you want to start trying to take roads, be careful because you may get somewhere and they have a 12-ton weight limit and you just blew that. But usually they should have signs. If you can't go on a particular route, they'll have signs that says no truck. That way trucks aren't trying to take it off of this main interstate or highway here. But usually when you're pulling a pup like this, you can pretty much go everywhere a car can go, because maneuverability, turning, and all of that kind of stuff I'm never worried about. Weightage wise, I'm usually not carrying that much weight. It's not like I'm in a 53-foot trailer, but so this right here is a little place called Coweta, Oklahoma. It's a suburb of the Tulsa, Broken Arrow area. Really, it's exploded out here. It's really a nice area. I mean, you got apartments here, but a lot of people, this main road from here all the way to Bixby is just a lot of new homes and stuff being built out there. People trying to get away from the city. You know, let me know in the comments, do you live in a city, or do you kind of live in a suburb, or do you live in the country? Being interested to see. Y'all guys can go down and check people's comments out. If you live in, a city, a lot of people enjoy that. And they like to be able to, I know in the last year it's kind of been awkward because of everything that's going on. But some people like to live in suburbs. They like to live close to the city but not in the city, and other people, hey, they put me where I got to use propane and a satellite TV and the Wi-Fi is junk. There's a lot of people like that, want to live out here with some cattle, kind of just live off the beaten path. Something about simplicity out here. It's just at night you can see the stars and it's nice and quiet. But all right, well, we'll see you when we get to the grocery store. All right, we're about a mile away. I guess that's the thing. I'm gonna start calling this the final mile. Every time, the final mile to each delivery and pickup, we fire up the camera and see what's going on. So again, here in Bixby, this is kind of the main strip. Get a brand new discount tire. Those things are going up everywhere here. I know they're big in Texas. Should be turning in between this Lowe's and the Reezers. It's a grocery store called Reezers. Right there's the grocery store. I've never delivered here, so I'm assuming, from what I could tell from Google, the dock should be on this side. I have picked up and delivered from that Lowe's right there. Let's see, probably have to go around this way. Got a charging station. Got a Tesla or electric car. Let's see what we got here. Well, I don't know if this is it, because this is actually that's another little business right there. Here's their docks. So you would want to come in from that direction. I just couldn't tell. That's alright. We're in a pup, so it won't matter. Doesn't matter when you're one of these little guys. See how I got that trailer kicked that way a little bit? Anytime you're going to overshoot it, you want that trailer to be cocked. And then all you're going to do is, that way you don't have to oversteer a whole lot to try to get it to move. Because if not, these type of trailers, if you get it swung too much, now see how we're coming in? And you're trying to line it up. They don't take much. You just, once you get it there, then... And every dock is a little bit different. You'll think, oh, I've got this nailed. And then you'll straighten up and it's like, no, it's not. This ought to do it right here. Tap it. They got to work on this fairing here. I turn that in. All right, well, I'm gonna go in here. I know I can't take you into the grocery store, but we'll be back in a second. All right, well, we've got all the charcoal off, so basically I've got an empty trailer waiting to hear back from dispatch if they want me to pick something up on the way in. Sometimes they'll have me stop somewhere, especially if they've got, you know, a factory's called in and got 10 skits or something. Have me stop by and grab it before I actually come in. Sometimes they just send you in and you'll drop this one and grab a lot of times from here, usually you'll grab a 53-foot trailer. We call them vans, and then head out to either do some pickups, go do a bulk run. And what a bulk run is I'll take an empty trailer somewhere and basically do a drop and hook. I'll drop it at a customer and then pick up one that they already have loaded. Because we do have some customers that do literally truckloads, several truckloads a day that we take them out of there. And you may say, well, why are they using an LTL driver? Why don't they just use an OTR company to do that? Well, the entire trailer may have, like that tile place that I go to, you know, it may have 16 bills. And so we take care of, you know, on that one trailer, it may be going to 16 different states. And all that will come into our hub and then get dispersed out into line haul and sent to different terminals. So like one pallet, let's say like those, that charcoal, there was 8 pallets, but that came from somewhere, I believe, up in Maryland. So those probably, you know, they probably hit maybe 5 or 6 terminals before it made it to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that they were unloaded. Most likely they weren't. They were probably kept on there, and maybe some other freight was taken off. They try to keep that bigger stuff on a trailer the entire way, just because it's, you know, almost half the trailer. That way, it's not consistently being overdone. But also, some of the hubs will build a entire. Let's say that up there, let's say Reesers had purchased 16 of those or 12 of those. Well, all of that would be loaded onto a pup trailer, and that trailer would be jockeyed all the way down here to Tulsa. It may go to 4 or 5 different terminals, but it's never, the seal's never broken on it. It's never emptied. It's just, you know, added to another trailer that makes its way down here. I hope that makes sense. That's kind of how LTL works. That is going to end this vlog. I want to thank you so much for hitting that play button. I want to thank you for coming along. If you're interested in working for Estes, link in the description. Go fill out an application. Become a member of the Estes Strong team. But until I see you at the next video, remember, life is short. Make it sweet. Peace.